Privacy is something most of us take for granted. We go about our daily lives without worrying about our personal details being exposed. However, for celebrities, privacy is a luxury few can afford. From breakups to family secrets, sometimes the most intimate moments of their lives are blasted across tabloids and social media platforms. Here are some jaw-dropping stories where celebrities learned shocking details about their lives the hard way. Number 10. Jack Nicholson. Imagine learning a shocking family secret from a reporter. Well, that's exactly what happened to Jack Nicholson in 1974. While Time magazine was fact-checking a profile, they dropped two bombshells. His sister, June, was actually his biological mother, and his dad, whom he thought was dead, was still alive. Raised by his grandmother, Ethel May, Jack was blindsided. June, just 18 when she had him, was sent away by her own mother, who raised Jack as her own while June chased a showbiz career. The truth hit Jack like a freight train, and sadly, by the time the secret came out, both his grandmother and his sister or mother had passed away. Jack never had the chance to confront them, but despite the whirlwind of emotions, he couldn't help but marvel at how they kept such a huge secret. Talk about a family plot twist. Number 9. Naya Rivera. In her memoir, Sorry Not Sorry, Naya Rivera revealed a gut-wrenching moment that hit her like a ton of bricks. She learned that her engagement to rapper Big Sean was over not through a conversation, but through a public statement released by their publicist. As if that wasn't enough, she discovered they were no longer together from an online post. Imagine finding out your relationship is over in front of the whole world. To make things even worse, Naya also found out about Big Sean's new relationship with Ariana Grande. One particularly awkward moment occurred when Naya showed up at Big Sean's house to find Ariana chilling on the couch, listening to music. Talk about a tough realization. After the breakup, Big Sean and Ariana dated for nearly a year. While Naya wasted no time, she married actor Ryan Dorsey just 3 months later. From engagement rings to heartbreak, and then to a surprise wedding, Naya's emotional roller coaster was anything but smooth. Number 8. Minnie Driver. In 1998, Minnie Driver found out she was no longer in a relationship with Good Will Hunting co-star Matt Damon on Oprah. During an appearance on Oprah's show, Matt casually mentioned that he was now single, without ever telling Minnie beforehand. Can you imagine being blindsided by your breakup on national television? Minnie later opened up about the pain she felt upon discovering their breakup in a tabloid. The public revelation was hard to swallow. "It's agony," she said, recalling how surreal it was to see her private life splashed across magazines. Of course, she was heartbroken, but at least she could laugh about the absurdity of it all with her friend as they strolled down the magazine aisle at midnight. For Damon, life moved on. He married Luciana Barroso in 2005, and the couple has 4 daughters together. As for Minnie, she went on to have a child of her own and is currently engaged to Addison O'Day. Number 7. Demi Moore. In 2011, Demi Moore found out that her husband, Ashton Kutcher, had cheated on her through a Google alert. Yep, you read that right. She learned about his affair through a notification on her phone, which pointed her to an interview with Sarah Leal, Ashton's affair partner, in US Weekly. Talk about a digital betrayal. Demi was blindsided, and when she called Ashton to confront him, he admitted it was true. The entire situation was a punch to the gut for Demi, and after processing the shock, she eventually filed for divorce. Ashton moved on to marry Mila Kunis, while Demi has remained a prominent figure in the media, handling her personal drama in the public eye with grace and resilience. But let's be real, who thought cheating was ever going to stay under wraps in the age of the internet? Number 6. Khloe Kardashian. Khloe Kardashian's heartache was made public in the most dramatic way possible. She discovered that her then-boyfriend, Tristan Thompson, had not only cheated on her, but also fathered a child with another woman, all thanks to a news article she read online. Khloe quickly confronted Tristan, but the betrayal didn't stop there. She had to deal with the fallout on camera, as the entire ordeal was documented for Keeping Up with the Kardashians. Khloe, of course, was devastated. She called the entire situation insane and a never-ending swirl of betrayal. And rightfully so, Tristan had not only cheated, but had also been caught in the most public way possible. The whole family was disgusted, and even momager Kris Jenner had words for Tristan that we can only imagine. As of now, Khloe has moved on, but the scars of Tristan's betrayal are still fresh. Number 5. Britney Spears. In 2007, Britney Spears learned that her younger sister, Jamie Lynn, was pregnant on the cover of OK magazine. That's right, Britney found out the big family news from the tabloids. Jamie Lynn's team had gone to great lengths to keep the pregnancy a secret from Britney, fearing it would add more negative media attention to the Spears family. In her memoir, The Woman in Me, Britney explained that her family kept the pregnancy from her because she was dealing with her own breakdown at the time. While Jamie Lynn later admitted that she regretted keeping the news from Britney, it was clear that the entire situation created more tension between the sisters. Despite the secrecy, the family managed to move forward, though the rift between Britney and Jamie Lynn has lingered in the public eye. Number 4. Liam Hemsworth. Liam Hemsworth learned that his marriage to Miley Cyrus was over via social media. After Miley's team posted a statement about their split, Liam was left in the dark until he saw the news online. Talk about being blindsided. His response to the breakup was composed, but deep down, it must have stung to learn that your marriage was over in the most public way possible. The couple had only been married for a short time before deciding to separate. Miley moved on quickly, while Liam focused on his career. But their dramatic split was another example of how celebrities' private lives are rarely private. Everything seems to leak, and nothing is ever truly a secret. Number 3. Kris Humphries. Kris Humphries was shocked to learn that his wife, Kim Kardashian, had filed for divorce after just 72 days of marriage. The entire world found out before Kris did, and it must have been a devastating moment. Kim's divorce filing was splashed across every tabloid and news outlet, leaving Kris feeling blindsided. But the drama didn't stop there. Kim later revealed that she paid for most of her $2 million engagement ring from Kris, only for him to demand it back during their divorce. The entire situation was messy, chaotic, and completely public. Who knew that the Kardashians' drama could get even juicier? Number 2. Ed O'Neill. In a strange twist of fate, Ed O'Neill didn't learn that his iconic show, Married with Children, had been canceled until a newlywed couple he met at a bed and breakfast mentioned it to him. He was more surprised by the news than anyone else. Can you imagine finding out your show was canceled from a random couple while you're trying to enjoy a quiet weekend getaway? Ed later joked about the situation, revealing that when the network finally called him to inform him, he was less than impressed with the delayed communication. Of course, Ed went on to have a successful career, starring in Modern Family, which kept him busy for years to come. Number 1. Tom Holland. Tom Holland's journey to becoming Spider-Man was filled with uncertainty. After his screen test, there was complete radio silence from Marvel, so Tom assumed he didn't get the part. That is, until he saw an Instagram post from Marvel introducing their new Spider-Man, and it was him. In his excitement, Tom flipped his laptop in the air and broke it. But that's not the best part. His brother, who had just heard about the Sony hack, thought the announcement was a hoax. Tom had to wait for the official call from Marvel to confirm it was real. Can you imagine finding out you've landed one of the biggest roles in Hollywood by seeing a picture on Instagram? Talk about an unforgettable moment. And that's a wrap on some of the most jaw-dropping celebrity moments where their privacy was totally shattered. If you enjoyed this wild ride through the highs and lows of celebrity life, don't forget to hit that like and make sure to subscribe.